Fala galera, seguimos aqui na cobertura do Ironman Brasil 2025. Now I'm here with Cody Beals. Hey Cody, how are you doing?
Great to be here. Second time in Brazil. It's been waited 9 years to come back.
And where was the first time that you came here?
That was in Palmas in 2016 for the South American 70.3 champs. It's a great experience. I don't know why I waited so long to come visit again.
That was really a warm race. I did 2015, I think, the year before. It's insanely hot over there.
It was 40 Celsius on the run course apparently, the warmest race I've ever done. But this week, not like that, eh?
No. Here is different, and Palmas, I think they hosted it for 2 years. And I remember, like, the water was warm. Like, when you got to the middle of the river, you said, okay, it's gonna be cooler. No, it's never cool.
No.
I remember on the bike leg, I wanted to take my helmet off because I was cooking.
Pour it out.
Yeah, please, let me take it off.
Yeah.
And but why did you decide to come into Floripa?
So it wasn't in my original plan. I was originally going to focus on the Pro Series. I went all the way to Ironman South Africa and had a calf injury and had to drop out on the run. So very heartbreaking. So I pivoted to a backup season plan. And the consolation prize was that I got to do all these really cool races I'd always been wanting to try. So that's why I'm here.
Oh, awesome. And how do you see the calendar now with the pro races? Like, the scenario is changing, right? Financially speaking.
Very, very much so. Yeah, like for me, it made sense financially if I was going to be competitive for the top 10. But the racing is so tight that once I blew one race like that, there wasn't really an opportunity to continue. Mm-hmm. It's also, I think, resulting in the men and women racing a lot more often. So people are getting tired. Like, people raced very late in the year last year, and they're not on form in the spring now because they didn't maybe take the downtime they needed. So there's all these great opportunities. It's good for the sport, but I'm also trying to be mindful of the breaks I need between racing and being respectful of downtime and everything too.
Yeah, and because there's a lot of racing. Like last year, like it was 13 December, people were racing the 7.3 World Champs, right?
Yeah, people are racing more than ever. Like, this is my 12th pro season now, and at the beginning of my career, if you raced 3 Ironmans in a year, that was outrageous. That was like, this guy's gonna crack. He's pushing it. Now it's very common for men to race 4 or 5 times, you know?
And how do you see the evolution of the sport, like, since you began?
Oh, it's evolved in so many ways. You know, at least from the sponsorship angle, earlier in my career, you could make a good living pretty much just by being fast. And now you're expected to be a triple threat, you know? You're expected to race fast and to also do media and sponsorship and, you know, like, be out there producing social media and everything, marketing. So that's changed a lot. Also, since the pandemic, the caliber of racing has just taken off. It's gone exponential.
Yeah, people are doing like insane times. Like, it's really fast.
Yeah, and it's harder and harder than ever to stay relevant. And as a 35-year-old, I'm very painfully aware there's a lot of young, hungry 25-year-olds who want my spot and are working harder than me. And it keeps you motivated for sure.
And speaking about the race on Sunday, how do you see the start list and how do you see yourself at this start list?
To be honest, I've barely studied it yet. Not to be disrespectful to the other athletes.
This is good.
But sometimes I like to go into a race without a lot of high expectations. I mentioned earlier, this is a pivot from my original season plan. I'm here in a beautiful place. I'm finally on form. I'm healthy.
Awesome.
And I'm going to see how it unfolds.
The cough is 100%. Awesome.
Yeah.
And there are some young guys, some old guys. There are some guys older than you, so don't worry. The 35, 35 is the new 25. I think.
It is, yeah.
And but it's good also to have this approach, right? You don't put that much pressure, and you end up doing your race.
Yep.
And
I've had all the best races in my career when I've been kind of in the underdog position. And for a few years I won some Ironmans, and I wasn't in that position anymore. And now it's been a more challenging couple of years, and people forget who you are pretty quickly. So it's honestly a good position to be in. It's enviable, I think, to show up and not have a lot of pressure on you.
People have like a short memory.
Exactly.
And so what do you expect for your race on Sunday?
Oh, I would like to win. I didn't travel this far to not try and win the race. So that's what I'm going to be strategizing for. And I suspect a lot of us will swim pretty close together. And we'll see if there's separation created on the bike. But my hope is that it comes down to a fast run. Finally got the calf sorted out. I want a fast run here.
And you said, like, Canada, it's hotter than here right now.
It's been warmer back home this week than it is here. So I'm ready for the cold.
Awesome.
As you say, the cold.
The cold, yeah. Here, like, you can take the jacket off because it's kind of sunny today.
Yeah.
But man, it was really a good surprise to see your name on the start list because I work with triathlon, but I'm a triathlon fan. So when you see good names on the start list, it's good for you see the battle is going to be good, so it's good for the sport.
Well, thank you.
So,
I'm so glad to be here. Yeah.
No, it's awesome to see you here, and hope you have a good race on Sunday.
Thanks very much. Obrigado.
He already speaks English, Portuguese better than the Argentinian guys. The Argentinian guys like Taconi, he lives in Brazil, but he don't want to speak Portuguese. So Taconi, this is the lesson. You gotta learn some Portuguese, okay? No, just kidding. Valeu, galera. Seguimos aqui na programação especial do Ironman Brasil 2025. Valeu.